So today I am in the stunning town of Roccapreturo. This is part of some of the new areas that we're going to be working a lot in this incredible valley. And the property I've got for you today is a bargain, is completely restored and right in the centre of this incredible, stunning town. Just wait while you see this one. So once again we are in a new town, and this is a stunning little place. It really is. Still got some Christmas things up here. It is, I don't know when I'm going to put this on the channel, but today is only January. I think we're around the 12th, and this is a town that's going to feature, along with places like Castelvecchio, Goriano, all of these places, that's in the stunning valley of, I believe it's called, I think it's Sirento Velino, or Serente. No, I think it's Serente Velino. I just can't get it stuck in my memory. I don't know why. But it's an incredible place. You can see that this is a valley that's above a valley. Excuse me, what do I mean by that? If you remember the Val di Poligno where Raiano, Popoli, Vittorito, and there's, speaking of Vittorito, there's Domenico. Excuse me, I'm just getting over man flu. You can see the mountains in the back, but you have the Val di Poligno, and then if you drive 10 minutes out of Raiano, out of the back of Raiano, up into the mountain, then you come to this incredible valley where Castelvecchio is the first place that you see, and then you move on to places like this. And how unique. I mean, look at this scenery. I don't know if you can see a watchtower up there as well. And here apparently you can walk up into the mountains. I won't be doing that today, don't worry. But this is... So you may have recently seen the video in Castelvecchio Subacqueo, which is about 10 minutes from here, and there's a train station as well. But this town, I chose this one because I like, as you know, I like to go around the towns first. The locations are more important to me than the property to start with. Great locations, and then we'll find the properties. And I chose this place because I just think it's just stunning. I really do. The scenery is stunning. It is a smaller town, it is a smaller village, you know, so you have to have a car really here, even though I believe there is a bus service as well. I don't know if you can see in the distance, that I'm not sure if that's Castelvecchio over there, I'm not sure, quite possibly is. But there's towns and villages really close by, and you're very close to things, but you do need that car. But I chose this place just because I just think it's so unique. It's an incredible town. I really love these sorts of places. But you have to want to be up here with nature, leave everything behind, and then if you want the action, then obviously you can jump in the car and off you go. Absolutely love it. And the house we're going to see, Domenico's just stood down there at the moment. There's a dog sat at the side of him, as silent as anything. He's part of this building here. I say it's part because it's a house, but the way things are split up, you get so much of it behind, you get so much in front, but this is where the property is, and there's a bar, and there's also a little mini market underneath as well. It's just across from it, so that's quite handy, isn't it? And then the historical centre then goes on past, so we'll go and have a look at that shortly. And at the end of the video, I'm also going to show you a separate building that is also for sale as well, that you can add to the price of this one if you want. And to be fair, I definitely would, because it's a real bargain. I want to have a look in this church. I've no idea how old this is, but I'm guessing it's very old. Looks like somebody's left the key in here, so let's do a little church visit. I know you like that. I've never been in before, so hopefully we can... is this open? Yes. Have a quick look inside. This is a very simple but beautiful church. It is a very simple church, but here in the mountains like this. I just think it's amazing. Imagine how many weddings and christenings and things have been done here. They've still got some of the nativity scenes up that I say a very, very simple church, but the heart of all Italian communities. Superb. Okay, so the smell in here, I don't know if they have incense burning or something, but it's absolutely incredible. So that's the church, and that's a look at the famous rock or mountain and watchtower there at the top. It's quite funny actually, because we're sort of halfway through January, but that little crib scene that they've got there is playing Christmas carols still. So, but I always say this, I never work out when Italians actually stop with the celebrations. I know close to my house people have still got their lights on. Anyway, and it's the 13th actually, the 13th of January. So Domenico's got the easy job of chatting away there to the neighbour. So the house we're going to see, it's quite difficult to explain from the front, but basically this window, that door, the door above, and the end. And you enter, and then there's a storage below, and then you enter. Say buongiorno, Domenico. So you enter from here, and it's quite difficult to explain then how it all opens out, but you sort of go in here, you'll see when we go inside, and this is the bar. Bit of a rush on this morning. great little bar, but look at these buildings here. Beautiful steps down there into some of the older, I mean, look at this scenery. Absolutely amazing. And look how beautiful these houses are. And the second house that I'm going to show you, that you can get for a ridiculous price, and you'll find out at the end of the video, is this here. And when I say ridiculous price, I mean ridiculous price if you buy it together with the other house. And to be honest with you, I think I definitely would. Anyway, I'm not going to walk all the way down, but just to give you an idea, obviously a lot of these buildings are being done up, and there's lots of work that's still going off. So you get some of the really old buildings, but there's so much government money coming through for the older buildings. Look at some of these, that things are just getting slowly restored. You can see a crane just at the end here. And look, it looks like it's even got fibre optics here. Amazing. I didn't even have fibre optics back in the UK where I was. Anyway, there you go. I don't know if you can see the mountains in the background, the snow-capped mountains that are just being covered by clouds. It's a little wander around this way. I love having a little wander through these streets. Look at all these being beautifully done. All government money. That's where our hard-earned taxes go. Oh dear. Anyway, moving on. Let's have a look at this little viewpoint. I love the silence of these old towns. And I know some people are going to say, that's because nobody lives there, Dave. That's not true. These places don't exist if there's nobody here. And I personally love these sorts of places. And especially if you come from somewhere in the world where life is hectic and crazy, and you just wish you could just get away from things. Get away from tourist traps, get away from everyday life. Well, this is the kind of place you need to come. It's just mind-blowing. Is that enough rambling on? Shall we head up and see the house? Let's do it. So we're heading in to this one. We've got this beautiful Beautiful doorway, and it's written 1888. 1888. Imagine that, saying that's when your house was built. And we enter straight into the kitchen. I'm going to say this is the kitchen dining room, because they've laid it out slightly different, because they've put a dining room down there, but for me that's where the lounge would be. This is a great size, and as you can see, everything is new. The electrics, the radiators. This is the area. There's no kitchen in here at the moment. The kitchens here are so cheap that you would get a nice kitchen in there. There's attachment as well, I think, for, looks like possibly a washing machine attachment down there as well. But this would be a great kitchen, and have a bit of a dining area in this part. Even the boiler is brand new. I don't even know if it's ever been turned on. I'll have to ask them. But it's completely new. I really like the tiles in here as well. Nice, simple. It's just been beautifully done. All the electrics, I say everything is new. The roof is new, the structure's been done. You just walk straight in, get yourself a kitchen in there, and off you go. And what a unique town this is. So, I'm doing this the same day as one of my other videos that I did recently in Castelvecchio, which is a new town. It's 10-15 minutes from, probably 10 from here. Great town. Let me just see. So this kitchen area, this galley kitchen area is 1, 2, 3, 4 meters. The reason why I'm mentioning I did it the same day as Castelvecchio is because my measuring device is not working. Church bells, measuring device, it's all happening all in one go. Look out this little window, the church is there, look. Beautiful. These windows, oh yes, these are brand new double glazed Daves. Really thick, the glazing. And they've also got shutters on the inside as well, wood shutters. I think that's wood, it feels like. Oh, I don't know though, yeah, I'm sure it must be. These are aluminium, I would say. But this feels like wood. There you go. So 4 meters by almost 2 this way, just for the galley part of the kitchen. And then obviously you've got this square area here where you could have a table there. Then we have a bathroom. We actually have 2 bathrooms in this property, so 2 beds, 2 baths. New tiles, new everything. Again, the shower is new. It's just, what can I say? Everything's brand new. And this is a 2-Dave shower. I'm standing. See, this is me. And yeah, you could get another me in. This is a 2-Dave. 2-Dave or a 1-Dave and 2 Sylvanas. That's really handy. These internal doors are new as well. Very nice, soft shutting. Really good. That's a great bathroom to have on this level. And then we have a few steps down, and we have this wonderful, they've got it as a dining room. This to me would be the lounge area. Beautiful lounge area. And this furniture is quite big in here, so it is trying to get in the corners. It is taking up a fair bit of the space, but this is 1, 2, about 3.5 by 1, 2, about 3.5 again, maybe a little bit more than 3.5. So it is, that's meters by the way. So it is a decent size. Would make a perfect lounge. And here they've actually got provisions to have a fireplace. That's the chimney all done, brand new, goes right up to the roof. So you could have a fireplace in this corner here, you could have possibly your TV maybe here, and then you could have a sofa maybe along this side and a chair at that side. That's how I would lay it out, I think. Nice big radiator. Again, you've got these amazing new double glazed windows, new railing, and this is where underneath we have the storage of this property as well. Quick look round. The neighbours' houses are in great condition as well. Then you're looking over towards the parking area, the church, and those amazing mountains behind. What a great place. What a great place. Okay, so now the property, now obviously from the front, above the door, I did mention that that didn't belong to this property, because the upstairs area for here starts from that door, so it works. It's just the way these houses are, the way Italian houses are. They're sort of interlinked with each other. That's just how they were designed. Nice stairs. Love these wood stairs. Nice wrought iron. Again, everything new. Completely restored. Simple stairs. So this obviously here, yeah, this must be next door. Must be. So here we have, this is where we'd need to put a corridor in here if you needed 2 beds. Because this room here, which has got beautiful new wood ceilings, in both rooms I have this, but this could easily be a double bedroom, but at the moment you have to walk through from here to the main bedroom. I'm calling that the main bedroom there. You'll see why shortly, because it has another bathroom. So if you put a corridor in here with a sliding door, then this could be a double bedroom that I'm in now. And I would definitely do that. These ceilings are beautiful, nice and high. This is obviously the chimney that came from downstairs. Again, new radiators. Again, these beautiful new windows, new railings, and again looking out towards the church and the surrounding. Sorry if you're hearing a few squeaky noises. It's between my shoes and catching my shoe on the tiles. So, if let's say we put a corridor in there, this room would be 1, 2.5, maybe just over, by 1, 2, 3, nearly 4 meters on this direction. But a double bed, I'm sure, would go above there, because that's obviously why they've put these plugs at either side. So a double bed would go in there, then you'd have a sliding door to get into this room. And there'd be enough room then where I'm stood to put a wardrobe in this section here. Definitely enough room. Then you've got a little bit of storage up there if you need it. If you don't need 2 beds, then you could always, this could just be a fancy, I don't know, a fancy wardrobe. I don't know why it'd be a fancy wardrobe, but there you go. And then we've got the main bedroom, which obviously you wouldn't need any corridor in here. And this is a beautiful size, again, with these incredible wood roof. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Really is. And this is a great size room. Easy, your double bed goes there, your wardrobe probably at the end here, maybe drawers on the left here, giving access to that bathroom. So this is 1, 2, 3 and a bit by 1, 2, 3.5 again, something like that. Plenty big enough for a bedroom and wardrobes. Let's have a look out of this window again. We're looking Oh, here's an even better view. Look at this. What a unique view that is, with those incredible mountains, and you can walk up. There's paths walking up there. Absolutely stunning location. I think this as a holiday home, as a getaway from everything, and potentially a rental property, it would just be incredible. Absolutely incredible. Then we have the bathroom. This is a long and narrow bathroom, but it's still a great size. A little window in there. Are we ready for another shower? This is a double shower video, but you are getting treated well, aren't you? I think I would. Italians always make sure they have a bidet. There's something to do. It slightly gets in my way a little bit here, but fair enough. But I think I would possibly have a little bit smaller sink. I'll let them off with the bidet, but and the WC is stuck here a little bit in the corner. But once you close the door, then that's no problem. So a little look at the view before we do the shower test. Oh yeah, that's a nice view. Can't quite see all the mountains up there with the snow on, but it's still a beautiful view. Incredible, absolutely incredible. And then this shower is let's have a go in this one. This is a very comfortable one Dave shower, very, very comfortable indeed. I would say 2 Daves at a push, but certainly 1 Dave and 1 Silvana easily in that shower. I say this every time, but if you're wondering how my strange measurements work, then you have to watch other videos to find out. There you go. What do you think of all of this? I mean, you don't have to do, other than getting a kitchen in here and the furniture, there is nothing to do. Everything is brand new. This is just get me to Italy, get me into the incredible mountains of Abruzzo, but I also want to be close to other towns, and I want to have peace, and I want to have everything else around me as well. This is just amazing, and it is ready. It's ready to go. I love communities like this. I really do. And yes, they get busy in the summertime and they get much quieter in the winter time, but that's what it's about. These places are the heartbeat. I say it every time, the heartbeat of Abruzzo. And I adore them. And it's only when you're here and seeing what's around that you realise you're not remote. At the end of the day, you're a 10-minute drive, 10 minutes to a train station where you can, be off to Sulmona, you can go into Umbria. It's ridiculous. You're about 2 hours, just over 2 hours from Rome. You're sort of half an hour, I would say 25 minutes maybe from Raiano. You're probably 45 minutes to Sulmona, something like that, maybe even less. I need to check these times before I start spouting. But I love it, absolutely love it up here. The atmosphere in this valley, as I said, we've started dealing in Castelvecchio, as you know, and we're going to be dealing a lot more of the towns and villages in this valley because it is simply stunning. Incredible. Shall we head downstairs? We'll have a look at the cantina. Okay, so back out to the house, obviously main entrance there. Domenico's down the bottom there. So obviously the house is, you can see where the 2 bedrooms are at the back. There's the 2 bedrooms. Here is it's weird how all these interlock with each other. Because the door next to the main door there, they must go up, and anyway, I don't even want to think about it. This is the side kitchen. This is the bathroom. And that is what will be the lounge. And then 2 bedrooms, and then the bathroom at the end there. Isn't it strange how all these places are all put together? But that's just the way it is. That's the way towns and houses developed over the years. And this is your storage. There you go, that's the living room. Let's just have a little look around the back here just to see what's people's wood stores, and all the properties are in great condition here. Nice view through to the mountains. Look at all these little archways and little ways in, and strange, this is obviously somebody else's house underneath. That's your bathroom that we've just been looking at up there. 2 bedrooms, the sun's coming out big style now. And then you've got this little, say little, it's quite a decent sized storage, but look how traditional this is. This is obviously left for the place to breathe. Let air carry on passing through and going into this. There's electrics down here as well, which is great. Oh, I didn't realise there was 2 rooms actually. So this is a great size room. This is obviously underneath the living area. Great size with its own door. And then you have this other one as well, which hopefully is coming through, built into the rock and the stone. And look at this. Wow. So you do have electrics down here. They've also brought water down here, and there's also a waste pipe down there that you could use to have a bathroom down here. There's lots of things you could do down here really. What would you do? Let me know in the comments. Would you have it as storage? Would you have it as a studio? You imagine having all nice lighting in here. Obviously it would need to be electric lighting. There's not much natural lighting. There is that comes out of here. Here there's a little bit of natural light coming through there. But what would you do? Let me know. Incredible areas though. Lots and lots of... and I think what I do, if you're using this for investment, you could keep things like electric bikes down here and all that kind of... You could cycle forever up here. It would be fantastic. It would be quite easy going as well, because you're up in a valley. You're already up here. And you sort of... The roads are not really steep. You can get for miles and miles and miles and without having to go up majorly steep roads. Incredible. Okay, folks. Shall we do final thoughts? Let's do it. So before we go to final thoughts, completely forgot to show you the second building. That if you bought together with the first, you can have this for the ridiculous price that I've now just posted below. And the reason why I'm not saying it is because at the moment that I'm actually filming it, I don't know the price. We've just contacted the owner to confirm what we thought, because the price just seemed ridiculous, but he has confirmed that that is the price. So if you see below, we need to add the extra, not fees for us, but extra taxes, but it shouldn't be a lot, and we could do the signing all together. You don't have to take this, but if you wanted it, you've seen the price. So this is just the bones, but they're good bones, because the roof's been done, it's been completely restored. So you could turn this into a house, or you could turn it into a studio, whatever you want. But inside, there is nothing. Both of these doors belong to you. Beautiful stone arch doors. They would belong to you. And it's just a simple, it would be basically a living kitchen, dining room. And then you would have a staircase put in, and then go up to maybe 1 bedroom and a bathroom, something like that. It would make a brilliant either studio, or maybe you'd want it to rent out. Potentially, I think, even though that's a nice door there, I think I would cover that over. You only need really 1 entrance. But this would be a good size 1 bed, lock up and leave rental. And it shouldn't take that much to do it, because obviously it needs the electrics doing, it needs plumbing doing, that kind of stuff. But the bones are here. And I'm not gonna go up these stairs, but I'm just going to send this, my new stand, just bear with me 1 second, just up there so you can see it. Hopefully that gives you an idea. It looks like it's possibly split into 2. Sorry if it's wobbling around a bit, but Not sure how that went, but I'm not sure if it's split into two up there or if it's just one. I need to get the actual layout, but I think it may only go to the... In fact, no, I need to have a quick look up here, don't I? Okay. Oh no, so it's just one room up here, not two rooms. So yeah, this would be... I'm not sure what you would... Maybe this would be the bathroom. You'd have to have it as a... I don't know. What do you think? I think maybe the bathroom up here, and then you would have the sleeping area and everything all in one here. But for this price... Sorry, a bit shaky on that ladder. For this price, I think it's a great addition, especially if somebody needs it as a studio or an office. Imagine that. So this, just to let you know, is approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 meters by 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 meters. Plus that upstairs. Would you need it? What would you use it for? Is it worth adding it on? I think it might be, you know. But that's your decision. Shall we do final thoughts? Let's do it. So my final thoughts on this one. I love it. What can you say? You've got to love this location. I love locations like this. I love small villages. And as long as there's other things around me, and here there's towns and villages every 5 and 10 minutes from here. I've not been much further inland, heading towards Aquila way, but you know, there's still towns and villages you can see on the maps, and the whole valley is just stunning. The park is just... You need to look. You need to look on Google Maps and just have a look around, because it really is an incredible area. And Castelvecchio and those places, they're amazing. The fact there's a train station there. The road systems are fantastic here. The quality of the roads is really good as well. You're not winding forever to get anywhere. The roads are really good. And bear in mind now, we are in winter. It's January when I'm filming this. I'm not sure when it will go on the channel, but this is mid-January. So yeah, you may have a little bit of snow every now and then, but nothing like what it used to be years and years ago. Unfortunately, because I love it when it snows. But what a place. And the fact that this is completely done and restored. What a holiday. What a no-brainer holiday home. Nothing to think about. Just getting everything fired up and off you go. And then as a rental, for those that love nature and being in this kind of valley, it's just incredible. The places you can explore here are incredible. And even if you want more than just nature, excuse me, it's all around us. There's all the different towns. Absolutely incredible. I'm going to cough again. I have to apologise, I am getting over a little touch of man flu. So, what's left to say? I'll tell you what's left to say, shall I? Jump on this one. This is stunning. What a location. This is going to blow your mind. It really is going to blow your mind, just in the same way it's blown my mind and makes me want to find more houses in this valley, because it is stunning. I can't wait for springtime to come, because it's already stunning, but it's just going to be amazing there. And this place, what a bargain. Ladies and gentlemen, jump on your email. Send an email to info@ahomeinitaly.com. Be the first to jump on this place, and whatever you do, do not miss this one.